Right.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Denise was actually the only one that was very lucky to have met these people because they were actually really good musicians. And
yeah, you guys so missed out.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. She's like, did you hear? Denise was the only one.
I know.
Yes, I did have a great opportunity to meet with them and interview them. It was a great opportunity when they came to the studio, and I hope that you guys can actually experience it next time because it's super awesome to watch people perform here.
Yeah,
and it's super awesome. What's so funny, and I forgot to mention in the interview, off camera, the guy had mentioned to me that they used to perform at the Galleria.
Oh, wow.
On the streets.
Wow. In that little area.
Yeah,
that takes a lot. Oh my gosh, I would die.
It takes a lot of courage.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah. And he told me that they told me that they kind of felt bad because there's usually an what do you call a guy that that's poor.
Oh, a homeless person.
A homeless. God, thank you. A homeless person that is usually there performing, and he was like, I felt kind of bad because kind of felt like we were taking his business. And they were like, that guy probably needs it more than we do, and we're taking all his business over here.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes, I mean, that helps get you out there. I mean, I've passed, I know in the underground, like in Europe, I'm sure you guys have seen, in the underground, sometimes they set up with their guitars open and then you just kind of drop
$1.
I've never been to Europe.
The acoustics underneath sound amazing. Yeah,
wow.
because it echoes everywhere and you hear it when you're coming up,
Really?
So
it sounds really pretty.
we need to get an underground here in Houston so that our musicians can hang out in there.
Awesome.
Or under a bridge somewhere.
Will it echo the same
I don't know.
Probably
I'm
not.
just kidding.
Let's just all go post up under the bridge over here. And Latina Spice support.
Well, that was great that they were on here.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Next
they'll
time
come
we're
back.
coming though. Next time, none of us are planning trips. If we have any musicians, we're definitely planning ahead of time.
Well, maybe they'll come back. Maybe we can get them to come back for
sure.
show.
Yeah, we should definitely. And I'm sure they'd be so excited to do it.
In-studio performance.
Yeah. And then you guys can actually.
Yeah.
So where can we
get up there
them?
on
What's the
stage
name of
and
the,
dance or sing?
The group again?
Sweet Release.
Sweet Release.
Yes.
Sweet Release.
You
Okay,
check
I'm
them
going to
out
definitely check them out so that I
online.
can actually listen to
Look
them
them up.
properly. And
Yeah, and it's more like Spanish rock. I love
Spanish rock.
And they do a little bit of Spanglish too.
Oh, they do?
It's pretty cool.
Fantastic.
Just like what we like to do here.
Yeah.
And we also have our miscellaneous talk, right?
Yeah. Girl talk.
Our miscellaneous talk, our girl talk today is how much has technology really affected our relationships?
Oh, that's a good one because, gosh, everybody's always on their phone, texting. And
you know what made me think of this was the other day when I had dinner and the person that I was having dinner with was, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just checking my work emails coming in.
Right.
And it's amazing how we get everything on this little gadget now.
So what did we do before we had cell phones in our hands? We waited like normal people, and we can still do that, but now we want it like now. We want everything now.
People don't even break up or ask people out in person anymore.
No, they don't.
I know.
Will you go out with me?
They
And I'll
Facebook
text
you.
Yes, or they'll text you. It's over. Bam.
It's in a way it's bad because you don't communicate, face to face. Like my husband gets home and he sits on his laptop, and so I'm like, oh, he's on his computer. I'm gonna get on my computer. So we're on, our laptops, and he's, watching TV at the same time and doing like all this stuff or texting, and I'm texting here and there. Instead of just picking up the phone and calling a friend, I Facebook them or I text them. I don't ever hear the voices of my friends anymore. It's like all electronic.
You have your texting friends, and then you have your real friends, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So how much is too much? How much texting and emailing and do you tolerate? You're at dinner. I understand you have a business, but get it together. We're at dinner.
Yeah.
Either you fix your emails and I go home, or
Why even hang out? Why
Yeah.
even hang out anymore?
I'm guilty of
I
that.
actually have comments on people that commented on that on Facebook. I'm going to show you guys. And to all my friends that commented, thank you.
Yes, it's always good to have a forum to go to hear what everyone is
So
talking
I asked everyone, how much has technology affected our relationships? can't even have dinner anymore, I told everyone, without people texting, what do y'all think? And people answered. We got my friend Zach Mustafa. Awesome, Zach, I love you, man. I think it sucks, but I think we should invent tech out. So it's a time out for couples during dates for checking your tech life. I think 3 minutes tech out, I really think it would be healthy.
And just those 3 minutes, that's all you do, and then the rest of the dinner you don't do it anymore. I think that's a good idea. If you must do that while you're having dinner.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you put everything on silent, and you enjoy each other. That's what you're out for. That's what the point of going to dinner or hanging out was.
Right.
Like during the holidays when all my family was somewhere, everybody had their phones and I was like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody put their phone down, turn it off. They were like, come on. I was like, come on, you know, you're with family, let's turn it off for a little while. But it was the holidays, so there wasn't a lot of business going on.
Moves so much faster too. You almost feel
keep up.
I feel guilty if I don't answer a text real quick.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like people are expecting. Like people are expecting.
And you feel disconnected if
response.
you're not constantly checking your emails or text messages. You feel disconnected and you feel like, oh, maybe I missed out on something really big.
Important.
And nothing happens when you finally check. Nothing happened. It's just like emails from department stores that are having sales or something.
GoDaddy.com or something.
So what are some more comments?
Okay, so we got Jesse. I think it's pathetic, he says. Can't even enjoy each other's company. And conversation. If I take someone to dinner and they use their phone, when the bill comes, I only pay my part, and I don't ask them to dinner again.
That's a good rule.
I like Jesse.
I like that one. That one's good.
So he just doesn't ever call him back.
Yeah, that's a good. My husband hates to text. He's like, pick up the phone and call them.
It's so
what happened to
impersonal.
that? Yeah.
Well, when you're having dinner, like Jen said, when you're having dinner, what's the point? If you're going to be distracted from that person and spending that quality time.
Especially in the beginning.
Especially when quality time is
I was thinking
her love
about
language.
relationships, you know? In a relationship, you kind of get lost and you'll be talking, be like, oh, hold on, you know, my friend is texting me, my mom, my sister. But on a first date, that's even more rude. I think that's so rude. You know, first, second, whatever. It's in the beginning. I think that's
like your full attention is not there. You're somewhere else.
You don't care. You don't want to be there.
Right.
If you have to keep paying attention to
I do that. I'm guilty of doing that when I'm mad at my husband, just to irritate him because I know he hates it. So I'll get on my phone and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm just on the internet." And he gets really upset because it's rude. It is rude, and you know we both know that it's rude. So
he knows you're purposely being.
Does he watch this show? Because he's finding out an awful lot about Jen.
Next time he's just going to grab my phone and throw it.
He's going to buy you a new one, though.
Yeah, he's going to boom.
He's got to buy a new one, though, so I don't think he'll do that.
Well, I mean, back in the day, could you imagine, you know, you just being in like the 50s, you know, and back then we didn't have technology, so what did they do? They courted each other.
Yeah.
You know, they spent time, they opened doors. I mean, what happened to all of that?
Well, that's why nowadays people it's giving a lot of credit when people actually write notes and letters. Because technology is so involved nowadays and people don't do it so much that when you do actually write a personal letter,
it's so
a big
special.
deal. It's special now.
Yeah.
So maybe there's pros and cons to everything.
That's good.
I'm going to go write a letter after this.
To her husband. I need a new cell phone.
Yes, I promise I don't mean to do this on purpose.
Well, ladies, we have to wrap it up for a commercial. So when we come back, we're going to have our much anticipated man talk. Stay tuned to El Spice.